Breaking travel news, traveling around the Arabian Travel Market, and I've just come across a New Yorker, guess where? On the Saudi Arabian stand. So Jerry, what are you doing here?
Well, you know, after 50 years in tourism, good to see you, Phil. Thank you for the great work you do for our industry. But after 50 years in tourism, I have the privilege of being the CEO of the Diriyah Gate Development Authority to fulfill the Crown Prince's vision to make Diriyah one of the great travel destinations in the world.
What a wonderful backdrop behind you. So give us an overview of the project.
Well, we're a UNESCO World Heritage Site thanks to the King Salman, the custodian of the two holy mosques. He started the restoration of the birthplace of the kingdom in 1998. Now we're building a 10-kilometer concentric master plan around that to attract 25 million people to Riyadh.
So regarding this master plan, give us an overview of what visitors can expect.
Yeah, first phase, which we're coming at it a ground with now, we'll have assets finished by the end of this year, believe it or not. We'll have 19 hotels, which are under development now, one already under construction, a whole system, 7 kilometers of parks. We open up 19 restaurants in the first quarter of next year, full infrastructure to take 6,000 residences, new universities, new souks, the largest civil engineering and tourism project in the world right now.
Sounds very enormous. And you mentioned the hotels there. What's going to be the range? What type of hotels are you going to have?
Yeah, you know, with the kingdom opening up to tourism now, and we opened up to 49 countries plus Macau and Hong Kong in September of 2019. We were doing 55,000 visas a week, thanks to the dynamic Ministry of Tourism, but then we had to shut it down to COVID. So now, when you look at 100 million people coming to the kingdom in the next 10 years, we have to make sure that we're ready to receive 25 million in Riyadh. So that will require hotels, residences, you know, a full tourism structure. But we are not a theme park. We're the birthplace of the kingdom. So today is meant high-end, 4 and 5 star.
I guess you've got to make that distinction. You're not a theme park, you have a huge heritage site there. So how are you going to sort of market it that way?
Well, we're going to say that come to the kingdom. It's rich, hundreds of years of culture and heritage. Diriyah is almost 400 years old. So we have a major project in Riyadh that we're thrilled about called Giga-projects. But that's meant to be pop culture. That's a theme park. That will take millions of people, and it's fabulous. But we are culture and heritage. We're the birthplace of the kingdom, and we're the house of Al Saud.
You mentioned phase one. Give us a quick snapshot of what you can expect in the following phases.
Yes, well, phase one, we're almost done. A lot of infrastructural work, several $1 billion worth to get the master plan in. But we have the first hotel under construction of 19, the first museum of 9 museums, the first 19 restaurants of 100 restaurants, the first 2 parks of 100 parks. So there's a lot happening right now.
So you're here at ATM. What's your key message? And also, I mean, it's great to be able to meet people face to face, isn't it? After so much time on Zoom and everything else.
Haven't we? You and I have been around a long time, isn't it? Good to be back in public. ATM is the big one. So here, come visit us. The kingdom is welcoming. Come visit the birthplace of the kingdom. As we say, only one Diriyah.
Okay. One notable thing today, I believe that the kingdom has opened up for people from Saudi Arabia to travel out. So, I mean, neighboring Bahrain is going to be happy with that.
Yes, and you know, we've always wanted it. We've always wanted Saudis to travel. They're some of the greatest travelers in the world, and for people to come in. But we've had to be very protective because of COVID. And now we're starting to get on top of it, all the good news with the vaccines, so we're encouraged.
Jerry, thanks very much for your time. Great talking to you. And I look forward to talking to you on location in Saudi.
You are most welcome. Only one Diriyah. Come visit us.